Peace be with you. Assalamu alaikum. Shalom, paz, and blessings. Come on in. Welcome to Spiritual Courts. If you are somebody that is new, there are guidelines at this platform. You cannot be an ass. You cannot be a fool. Even if you're comfortable doing that in the public eye, that is a personal problem. I recommend that you go get some type of therapy and that you don't do it here at this platform, okay? If you're returning back, what's good, Soul Tribe? I love you so much. Thank you for coming back, Soul Tribe. Thank you for the love, the super chats, the donations, the cash apps, the super hugs, the super love, the real Soul Tribe energy. I am eternally grateful. And so from my heart to your heart, listen, I'm just really glad that we're getting a new start, right? These cycles are done, y'all. Finally. Whoo, my God. So we're like 1 or 2 days past the full moon or something like that. A lot of juju was floating through the air. A lot of people running for dear life, trying to do something real fast to dodge their karma. You had a lot of people that were trying to shield themselves from certain karma, okay? This could have been through sex. Yeah, binding yourself through sex with somebody else to use them as a shield to take on your karma. You got to be careful with that, right? So that's what I saw. A lot of like people who were doing sex magic, binding spells. It's almost like they were desperate for anybody's energy that was available. So there was a lot of sex under the moon, like in the way that somebody used somebody as their shield. So whoever this person was, whatever happened, whoever these people are, they're now bound to some type of contract under this person's karma. So let's talk about that, okay? I call upon the angels, Archangel Michael. I call upon Gabriel to just hang out with me like they always do. Archangel Raphael to come in and do the healing work. So listen, yeah, the thing about a soul tie, on average, depending on how intense the connection is, it could last up to 7 years, okay? So when you see somebody take a vow of celibacy, this is a really good time to kind of clear out all your energy, clear out all, the monotonous energy, breaking a soul tie, setting your intention to separate from somebody that you no longer resonate with on a soul level, on any vibration, or the vibration that they're on is not one that is now up to par based on what you've ascended to, right? Sometimes these binding energy, sex contracts can last up to 10 years. So this is why it's so important to be mindful who you transfer your spirit to. It's so good to know and be mindful intentionally who you are receiving into your physical body, right? So with soul ties, I said it can last up to 7 years, 10 years, if it's gone unchecked, right? So sometimes people play on your ignorance, like you don't know what to do. Sometimes they want you to feel like we're going to be together forever, bound. No, that's all some BS by way of an illusion, sex magic, binding spells, whatever. You can absolutely break that soul tie if you set the intention properly, right? So in order to do that, you've got to see the situation from a higher perspective. You need to see it from the highest vibration of love. You need to see yourself in the situation while you're outside of yourself, examining the lesson. And then you make a conscious decision to cut that cord, right? Or just not even cut it, because you got some people that want to put it back together, okay? You cut it, they put it back together. You need to destroy it. You need to eliminate it. And any versions of yourself that resonate with that contract have to go, right? So it's a breakup. You're breaking up with your old self. You're breaking up with whoever the hell you were with. And I say that, facetiously, whoever in the hell you were with, but quite literally, because some of these contracts were like, it felt like we were going through hell, didn't it? And then you got people that are like, you can't go nowhere. And they just keep redoing things, or they stole your hair, or, stole your clothes. You ended up losing weight, cutting your hair, and you got a whole new aura about you, and they don't have access. So some of these people, and I'm just using that as, I guess that's a simple example, right? By way of what I mean in that. And some of these people don't like that. It's hard to live without good energy. It's like, what are you doing in life? If you don't have good energy, what are you doing? You're just kind of empty. And so there was an attempt of desperate energy under that moon. A lot of voodoo was done, a lot of dark magic. Some of their practitioners are not calling them. This says human cat magic. So somebody could be sending animals to spy on you by way of monitoring spirits, using cats as a familiar spirit. That's what I just heard. Shape shifting into weird things. Okay, so somebody was like really committed to seeing you. If you broke a contract with this person, they're desperate at this point. Okay, somebody was absolutely addicted to your high vibrational energy. You got secrets at the bottom of the deck. Okay, cat magic. Okay, so somebody was using a cat to spy on you. Like, what is that? It sounds like Haitian voodoo. Okay, shout out to all the people in Haiti. You know that this is not abnormal to see a cat talking, to see a cat possessed with a spirit. Somebody was absolutely doing something in that. They also could have been using something from a cat, yeah, to cast a spell. I miss you is in the reverse. So this is somebody that you're not interested in. Somebody's like, I miss you. You're like, I don't miss the old me. And I definitely don't miss this version of you that needs me to be that person. Yeah, this person is really still making bad decisions. It says drinking, enablers, bad choices, partying, drugs, unhealthy choices, promiscuity, toxic lifestyle. So I'm telling you, somebody was desperate. Somebody could have had sex with somebody out of anger, out of loneliness, because it wasn't you. That's what I just heard. Then you got family member drama. Yeah, it's not good. It's like somebody being desperate to just get energy, but you're not there, so they're frustrated. This is frustrated sex. This is not intimacy. And on top of that, they're doing some type of spell work. What's going on, spirit? What happened? What happened? Yeah, round and round and round and round. Look. Somebody's on the merry-go-round. Cycles, triggers, lessons, doing the same thing. Whoa, you broke up with this. I miss you is in the reverse. I feel like somebody was waiting for you to communicate. The I miss you in the reverse, it gives me this energy of like correspondence, Like somebody was expecting that you would have reached out by now. And I don't mean like, hey, how you doing? How's it going? No, they want you to reach out and touch someone type energy, like maybe a booty call or a quickie or whatever. This is what I'm feeling. I feel like somebody was desperate to get back into your sexual energy under that full moon. That's crazy. This person is off the chain. They could be, doing some things to themselves, thinking about you. It's very odd behavior, but I feel like they're frustrated. So this is a weird energy for them. It's very odd. Like, yeah, it's desperate. It's pathetic. It feels very pathetic. That's what I just heard my spirit guides say. And desperate. You're coming out as a divine feminine. You're good supply. You're good energy. You are a healer. You know how to bounce back. You know how to regenerate your energy. You know how to survive in the middle of spiritual murkiness, meaning breaking a soul tie, extracting the lesson. You could absolutely be getting your lessons a lot faster now than before by way of introspection, going within. You know how sometimes it takes us a while to learn the lesson, and you like, let me learn this lesson because this is crazy. It's giving that kind of energy. Yeah, look, reckless sex. I'm telling you, somebody was desperate. I can feel the energy. Somebody was like, okay, whatever. I'm just going to have sex with her. Okay, I'm just going to have sex with him. Because there's a ritual that's at stake. And they needed somebody in order to either generate your energy or using something that belonged to you or whatever this is. Somebody's done this a lot through other people. Yeah, reckless sex, but they're frustrated. It's like somebody could be feeling sad after sex. Oh, or mad or something like that. It's dangerous. It's dangerous energy. Yeah, don't lay down with somebody that's angry. They're transferring that energy to you. Why would you want that, right? Okay. This person is reckless. Give me one more card, spirit. Yeah, look, karmic ties. I can't make it up. It came up in the reverse. So you broke some type of, what is this? Karmic soul tie. You closed out a karmic cycle, okay? I feel like you had closed out this cycle. I feel like somebody just didn't want to let you go. And I feel like they continue to try to play in your energy with some type of weird forbidden magic. Something like that. I keep hearing sex magic. Yeah, look, memories. So somebody could be thinking about you while they're having sex. Don't do that. Don't do that, sir, ma'am. Whatever the hell y'all got going on. Oh no. Somebody could absolutely be doing that. That's what I just saw. Okay. You could have had a dream about this. If you had a dream about somebody recently, coming into your dreams, wanting to talk to you, maybe, shenan with you, as in shenanigans, it's them. Okay. You know that. But you're in this divine feminine energy. And I feel like you're seeing stuff from the divine. Like you're seeing things with divine eyes, divine perception. Things have changed. You have changed. Yeah, sex magic. Show me this full moon. Karmic ties, the chariots. Yeah, you've moved on. You got somebody coming in, divine feminine. And I feel like this person can feel it. It's the oddest energy. Although you've disconnected this connection, somebody is still like keeping close ties to you. Like watching from the sideline. You got a masculine here, King of Coins, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Could be any man who's coming towards you, and they're coming in fast. Something could have already have happened. You may have encountered somebody. Okay, there's good chemistry here with the Chariot, but energetically, spiritually, you're free. You don't have a soul tie here, but somebody still wants to tie you in a round and round cycles, doing something over and over and over again. It's just doesn't seem to be the case for you, divine feminine. Yeah, look, you're in the Hierophant energy. Whoa. Yeah, you're in the Hierophant energy, getting closer to God. You could be celibate. You could be abstaining. You could be very selective, as you should. You're learning from something that you've gone through. Clarify what's going on, Holy Spirit. King of Wands energy. You got the King of Coins and the King of Wands. Okay. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. What's going on with this King of Wands? The High Priestess and the Sun. Somebody has just gone through an awakening. Or they're mirroring you, basically. I feel like this is a masculine that's mirroring you. He's coming up as the High Priestess. He's going through some type of enlightenment with the Sun energy. Okay. Or he has. And he's happy within himself. That's what I feel. Clarify this masculine, this divine feminine. And somebody's in the background wanting to, they're projecting memories onto you. But it's interesting because there's no good memories there. That's what I just heard. Yeah, somebody is scared as hell. Lord, have mercy. My God. We got the Ten of Cups. We got the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, the Three of Wands. Somebody is coming towards you. Somebody is coming towards you. And this person, quite frankly, has their shit together. What a nice, refreshing new energy. A divine masculine, a real one. High Priestess, intuitive, connected to God, King of Wands, and he's fine, honey. He takes really good care of himself. King of Coins, his work ethics are balanced. He's a boss, he's a leader. The Sun, he's happy within himself. Ten of Cups, and he is manifesting the Ten of Cups and the Chariot. Moving on, very determined, very focused, and not looking back with the Ten of Pentacles and the Three of Wands. My goodness here. And the Two of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. Whew. I just got a hot flash. Wait a minute. Okay? Like for real. Hold on. You might even feel like that. You might even say, wait a minute. Because the energy is so... I just heard contagious. Ooh. Yeah, I just heard, he's so contagious. He turns my pages. He's got me anxious. I'm so invested. Yeah, divine feminine. I just heard that real clear. Okay. Yeah, he's Hold on, y'all. This is somebody that their energy speaks for itself. Two of Wands. Somebody is coming towards you. If you relocated, if you're traveling, something like that, if you're in motion, something, you could meet somebody at some type of holiday gathering. Two of Wands and a Three of Wands, whatever it is forward movement. Somebody's moving around, somebody's in motion, and they're meeting somebody really nice. Yeah, I can't make this up. This person looks really young for their age. Somebody has really nice hair. They smell really good. They take really good care of themselves. The Knight of Wands energy. He's coming out as a King of Wands. Somebody's of age, 35 plus. Okay. Something like that. Somebody's very mature. They look young. Divine Feminine. This could be somebody slightly younger than you. I just heard 39, 37. Okay. Oh my God. And somebody's around here catching a tower. Whoever this karmic tie is, this soulmate, whatever this is that you broke, you set some form of an intention. You decided you were going to manifest your equal. And really, you just manifested your higher self, and this person comes along. I feel like it's a very natural transition. The tower, whoever the person is in the back, I miss you. In the reverse, the person that you don't miss, this enabler that are finding other people to enable them, unhealthy, promiscuous, toxic lifestyle person is catching towers. They having so much reckless sex. I just heard somebody's bound to catch something. So I feel like somehow they feel like them sleeping with other people is hurting you. That's so unfortunate, because reckless means unprotected. Not only that, you know, STD wise, we're talking soul tie. Like you putting your spirit in somebody. Ooh, hold on. Wait a minute. That's a cold thing to do. You got the Star and the Two of Wands. Somebody's watching you. Okay. The Star. You're coming up as the Star, or somebody sees you from afar with the Two of Wands. There's a lot of travel here. The Star. What's the Star? Clarify. The Two of Swords. The Hermit. Knight of Cups. Yeah, it's almost like the universe is saying you have a decision to make. But at the same time, the decision's already been made, or this man has a decision to make. Something like that. Yeah, look, the Knight of Cups. He's coming up as somebody that looks really young. Like for real. Knight of Cups, Knight of Wands, but he's a King of Wands, King of Coins. It's like he's going within, so he has a choice to make. The Two of Swords. Okay? But he's watching you. This person could be divorced, or somebody's about to get a divorce, or they're, I don't know, justice is here. Yeah, Knight of Swords. Somebody is like moving forward. Something about courage and moving forward. Okay. So whoever this person is in the past, it's a wrap. Five of Swords are in the reverse. Ooh, they can't hold you back. Somebody was doing all kinds of sex magic, all kinds of weird stuff. Whatever this is, it's over. Five of Swords in the reverse. You know energetically that they're being like petty. It's almost like they know somebody good is coming in and you deserve it, Divine Feminine. You deserve this Divine Masculine. Somebody comment down below. I deserve this Divine Masculine. And this Divine Masculine deserves this Divine Feminine. And whoever this person is in the background, I feel like they've been lingering for far too long with memories. They're in a loop. It's like they go in and out of some type of depression, and instead of really sitting in that and admitting whatever they need to, or getting what they need to, they go and have reckless sex with somebody. Like that'll bring you back. Or somebody's like really going through like what feels like a death. They know that it's not going to bring you back. Somebody could be looking at women that look like you. Interesting. The Six of Swords. You've healed. You've healed. You've healed. Yeah. I just heard finally. Because I feel like this person was planning like your energy. Yeah, look, the Five of Cups. He's sad. He's depressed. You know, don't have sad sex. Don't have angry. Like, what is that? That's diabolical. That's nasty. Bad spiritual hygiene. Somebody's like depressed. They sad. They're making bad decisions. And they're like anybody will do. That's what I just heard. And the Five of Pentacles. You got the Five of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. This person is like, it's almost like somebody trying to find a spiritual high that they can't seem to find. It's like they're trying to find you through somebody else. That's what I just heard. They're really trying to feel your spirit. That's what I just heard. But it's like reality is here. It's not real. Yeah. Six of Cups, somebody from your past. Five of Pentacles, you left this person out in the cold to heal because this was the best for everybody involved. And this person wants to linger in your energy. It's like, yeah, you remembering me at the wrong time type ass energy. Yeah, this person is interesting. Clarify, Holy Spirit, what's going on? The Three of Swords. Somebody wanted you in a mental entanglement. Like your heart to be in some type of confusion, entanglement. But in fact, you've healed. Six of Swords to the Three of Swords, you've healed your heart. Now you're ready for equal give and take. Six of Pentacles. I know that's right. Okay, this is beautiful. You're coming out as the radiant, the beautiful, the Empress. Looking real good. Yeah, this is interesting. I feel like something is magnetic in the presence of this divine masculine. When you encounter this person, it's the vibration is so real. That's what I just heard. That you're gonna feel it. It's very warm energy, like trusting, safe. Yeah, I can't make it up. The Ace of Wands in the upright. The new person is the better choice. Somebody has to make a decision. What's the Two of Swords? Who's making this decision? Divine feminine or masculine? Somebody's being strong and somebody's walking away from something that they just feel is on a spin cycle. It could be this masculine, or he's already done this because he's in hermit. So this man could be celibate as well. Knight of Cups, he's thinking, he's going within, and he's being strong too, in strength. So this could be like maybe not having sex or abstaining from sex or something like that. Because with strength, it's almost like he's not allowing what he's done in the past to creep back in, seep back in, or control him. Clarify, Holy Spirit. Yeah, I can't make it up. The Devil. Somebody is trying to entice him, seduce him, something like that. And he's standing his ground with himself. The Nine of Wands. Look, he's protected. He's protecting his loins, protecting his heart, protecting his spirit. Somebody's like, yeah, no, I'm not going to just be out here like that. Yeah, the Nine of Coins. He's single and self-sufficient. Whoa, this is beautiful. The Queen of Swords energy. I feel like you both are mirroring one another. Look at you, standing your ground. The Queen of Swords is saying, listen, this is a boundary. This is what it is. It's giving that kind of energy. Yeah, it's giving that kind of energy. Whoa, two people mirroring one another. Nine of Wands. He's protected himself from the devil, temptation, lust of the eye. It's a whole bunch of women that want this man a lot. They look really, really good, but he's taking his time. He's got options. You've got options. That's what I just heard. Yep. Spirit says what I'm saying is the truth. But the Ace of Swords represents him being able to see through falsehoods. With the devil, yeah. This is somebody that's been through something. This is a grown-ass man. This is a grown man. You can't just show up. You can't just show up looking like, you know, a snack and think that you're going to entice him. With the devil and the Nine of Wands, he's protecting himself. He knows that everything that looks good is not good. And I feel like you both are mirroring the same. I feel like you feel the same. You're in the Queen of Swords energy. Ten of Cups. And he knows what he wants. The Sun, the Ten of Cups, and the Ten of Pentacles. The Hermit, he's going within. Eight of Coins. He's working. He's focused on something that he's working on. Yeah, somebody's got their life in order. And it looks really, really good. And they're satisfied. This is a man that wants to be with somebody. Not needs to be. This is not a desperate person. Not at all. Okay? Not a thirst bucket. That's what I just heard. Okay? So let's just see what else is going on here. Holy Spirit, Divine Angel, show me what I need to see. The Chariot. Cancerian energy, something about moving forward. Clarify. The Knight of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Whoa. Somebody is rushing towards you with the Knight of Pentacles energy. Okay. What's interesting about it is it's almost like they're trying to catch up to the Chariot. You know, I just heard you drop the bomb on me. You burned rubber back. You went out the back door. Whatever this is, divine feminine, you left. Somebody's like hot on your trail. Knight of Pentacles. It could be this person, this karmic soul tie that you broke. It's like they're chasing the chariot to try to stop you because they know Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, you won't be single for long. I feel like you're about to find a really nice commitment. I feel like you're about to find your life partner, like somebody that you're supposed to be with in this life, right? With no expiration date. It's a beautiful connection. The Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, I can't make this up. There are several people watching you, okay? Whatever you're doing is working. There's several people watching you that want to invest in you. Knight of Pentacles. So this person is like watching you, but no, it's a no. Look, Six of Pentacles, excuse me. In the reverse, you don't want this. This is not balanced. It's not equal give and take. It's not equally reciprocated. Somebody's got too much shit going on in their life. They got partying. Somebody could be doing the most. That's all I'm going to say about that. How they want you in the middle of all that chaos is beyond me. But it's not my story. They need to get it together. And they're doing sex magic. So that could have a lot to do with them needing to be promiscuous. So the sex magic backfired. So they could have done something to make you promiscuous, like for them. And now their ass is out here sleeping with anything that'll move. That love spell backfired. That sex magic backfired. That's what I just heard. Clarify the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, the Two of Wands. You out of there. You don't want this offer. I feel like you've made yourself clear. And somebody is terrified. I feel like this person don't know what they want. They with a lot of people. Somebody's having sex with a lot of people, but somehow they're frustrated because of you. It's like, don't you have a whole bunch of people that you sleeping with? That has to be a form of mental illness. It has to be. How you keeping track of all these spirits and souls and secretions and bodily fluids and all? Like, what are you doing? But they're going crazy over you. No, sir. It's the sex magic that backfired. That's not love. Yeah. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. The Two of Wands. You're not interested. You've made yourself clear. You've successfully closed this out very calmly, very peacefully. Child, there's a lot going on. Clarify what's going on, Holy Spirit. Yeah, I can't make it up. High Priestess energy. You're listening to your intuition. You know what it is that you want. And you're looking in a whole new different direction. And you're manifesting it at the same time. Somebody just wants to hold you back. Somehow they feel like this will annihilate their life or something like that. But guess what? The Ace of Wands is here. This new beginning is already here. This person that you're supposed to be with, this divine masculine, they're here. They're really heavy already in your energy. I feel like it's two people that are being drawn to one another like a magnet. You got the Hierophant energy in the upright. High level commitment. Whoa. Somebody's trying to block that Hierophant energy. They do not want you with somebody. I cannot make it up. The Lovers. I can't make it up. That's what I feel. This is like love and marriage. Love and marriage. Love and marriage. Go together like a horse and carriage. This I tell you, lover. You can't have one without the other. Love and marriage, baby. The Hierophant, the Lovers. He's so fine. She's so fine. Everything is fine. It's all good. Nobody's coming in playing games. This is like a real commitment. Because doing that at this level of the High Priestess Hierophant energy would be really lame. Why do that when you can be single? Yeah, if you live in single, do that and go play games. If somebody's single, ready to mingle, but they all over here being very reckless, the devil, look, they got addictions. They're addicted to sex magic. Now they're addicted to sex. They could be making bad choices. They could definitely be around other people who are enabling them. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants it. Yeah, look, I can't make this up. I can't make this up. You're minding your business with the Hermit energy, divine feminine masculine, and you're manifesting your Ten of Pentacles. I can't make this up. Somebody is like, I'm talking to my ancestors. Clarify, Holy Spirit, what's going on, please and thank you. The Page of Swords, and they're watching. Somebody's watching you closely. Where they're watching from, nobody knows, honey. But they're watching, they're trying to get some type of information about you. I never recommend that people do that. I never recommend that people do that. Don't drive yourself crazy like that. Watching somebody that does not want you. Clarify. Knight of Swords in the reverse. They're definitely trying to shut you down, okay? Whoever this person is. It's like they're in and out. Somebody could be crying. Somebody could be sad. Then they're up. Then they're down. Then they're this. And they're that. They're all over the place. They don't know what the hell to do. Somebody don't know what to do. They want to attack you. They want to destroy you. But then they want to come in and be next to you and be with you. But it's not for equal give and take. They got some type of ulterior motive. Clarify. The Nine of Cups. Yeah, this person is crazy. They're crazy. Knight of Swords in the reverse and the Nine of Cups. They're all over the place. And I feel like they want you to save them. And the reality is setting in that you're not coming back. That's what I just heard. And so now, yeah, it's a no. The Four of Pentacles. They're still trying to hold on to your energy though. Desperate. Four of Pentacles trying to harvest off of you. Page of Cups. Queen of Pentacles here. Yeah, because you're abundant. You're abundant. There's like people in the background here connected to this karmic masculine, like soul ties, and they're like trying to hold on to him through you, through him. Like, it's a lot going on here. This person could be married. What's the Queen of Pentacles, Page of Cups, Holy Spirit? The Two of Swords. Yeah, somebody somewhere is wanting you, but they hid the fact that maybe they were married or they were in a commitment of some sort. This person is all over the place. I just heard that's her problem now. Damn, that's crazy. Reckless sex. Yeah, the Ten of Wands. Somebody's whole household is stressed out, weighed down. It's a no. It's a no. It's a no. Two of Swords. They're trying to cover up the fact that they're like sleeping with anybody. Anybody. King of Cups energy. Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. You got somebody coming in here to love you. Or this is you. The Six of Swords. Something about healing. Healers, okay? Somebody could have air and water in their chart. There's a lot going on. Yeah. Somebody's also sneaky, trying to sabotage you. I mean, I feel like this person is projecting with all their might. They don't know what to do. The Seven of Swords. Somebody's projecting with all their might to try to stop your beginning. They could be using a child. Page of Pentacles. Oh, God. If you got a child with this person, Four of Swords. This person does something about manipulating a child to get to you, but they're exhausted. Four of Swords. They're tired. They're exhausted. Clarify. The Four of Cups. So they know that they've missed this opportunity with you. You're being guarded. You're standoffish. You're protecting yourself. Okay. This person wants to communicate with you. Four of Cups, but they're sad. Ace of Pentacles. Because you have a new beginning. You got some family members here too as well, Divine Feminine, that are trying to stab you in the back. The Ten of Swords and the Ten of Cups. Wow, that's crazy. You got family members that do not want you to have this new beginning. You're coming up as the Empress. So you got family members, because Ten of Swords, Ten of Cups, that's family. Or somebody wants to stop your Ten of Cups. Clarify. Three of Cups, Five of Cups, Seven of Wands. Somebody knows that you're not coming back. This could be family, exes. It's a lot of people that are trying to see what you got going on. It ain't working. Seven of Wands, the ancestors are here. That you're guarded. They're protecting you. Three of Cups, these are people that you once celebrated with that are now in the Five of Cups and they're sad. Something's gonna backfire. That's what I just heard. The Tower. As soon as I heard it, I just said, oh, this is gonna backfire. And here's the Tower. So whatever they're doing, the devil, they're obsessed with it. I feel like it's a lot of jealousy, a lot of anger, a lot of insecurity. It's definitely energy that the collective is not resonating with. And I feel like the fact that you just keep moving forward got somebody just going in a circle. Reckless sex, let's start there. Somebody is sleeping with anybody. It's about supply for them. Okay? It's not about sexuality. It's about supply. Somebody is like doing the most. They want to dominate people through sex. Somebody weaponizes their vajayjay, their vajayjay, their penal extension. Yeah, they weaponize it. It's like, don't nobody want that dirty thing. Get that up out of here. Ten of Wands. Their whole house is stressed out, weighed down. Page of Cups. Somebody want to apologize, but they want to take your life at the same time. Seven of Swords. They're still sneaky and deceptive. They don't know what to do. They're weird. And they're watching you to see if you know that they know you know. They're collaborating with some witch that's controlling them. I don't know who this Queen of Pentacles is. Might be a lover. But I feel like because they do sex magic, they draw dark feminine energies. Very insecure energies. So it's real easy to have a whole bunch of soul ties with some witches, basically. This person got so many people tied to them. But why do we care? Please help us. Spiritual court, tell us, why do we care? I don't think we care. Somebody just doesn't know how to stay out of your energy. That's what I just heard. And it's like every time they come into your energy, you just ascend even higher. You vibrate higher. That's what I just heard. This person wants to break your heart. They want you with a broken heart. That's what I just heard. Six of Cups. Somebody's stuck in the past. Somebody does not know how to move on. People like this are weird to me. You know, when you hear them talk about the same thing over and over for years, and you're just like, yeah, you need to move on. They're like, well, I know. Well, when I was 14, yeah, you've been talking about that. You're about to be 52 this year. You know, I'm going to need you to change the energy around that. And when you were 14, as a matter of fact, I don't need you to do anything. It's just a suggestion. But I'm going to go about my way. People like this, and somebody's making bad decisions. It's like they find people that will enable them, tell them what they want to hear, not what they need to hear. Ooh, why do we care, Holy Spirit? Somebody's sad and depressed, child. As soon as I said that, I was like, somebody's depressed. Three of Swords in a reverse. Most of the people that they're having sex with and laying down with, they don't even like. These people don't like themselves. It's like weird. Nobody cares about spiritual, baggage. Like, there's a lot of soul ties here. Somebody's got a lot of soul ties, a lot of sex partners, a lot of witches, a lot of sex magic, a lot of just all over the place. Because they miss you. I misuse in the reverse. You're coming out as the Queen of Cups. Healthy, wealthy, happy, flowing. The Chariot in the reverse. This person can't move on from you. You could be a Cancerian, don't necessarily have to be, or you got some Cancerian placements. Leo placements, somebody's birthday could be in July, okay? Somebody's birthday could be in September or August. There's all the signs here. Whatever the case, whatever the circumstance, the Chariot in the reverse, they can't move on from you. With the Hermit, the universe is calling for this person to go within. I feel like you're minding your business. You're the Goddess of Cups, Queen of Cups, and Hermit. Yep, I can't make it up. And the Ten of Wands is in the reverse. So you've laid your burdens down, Yeah, you laid your burdens down. You laid your burdens at the altar. You said, okay, I'm going to leave them here. I'm going to trust the universe. Ten of Wands in the reverse is like, let me get out of the way of anything that wants to weigh me down. And let me flow like the water that I am. You're caring, you're loving, and you're kind. You could be any sign. Air, water, earth, fire. Yeah. Daughter of Pentacles energy. Okay. Somebody wants to get somebody to take an offer. This could be the divine masculine. There's a feminine divine masculine. That could be the devil energy. Yeah, it's a dark witch. Look, the Hierophant in the reverse. So there's a masculine out here that has somebody in their past, as do you, feminines. Some woman, some younger woman, really pretty, very beautiful, that wants to come in. She could be wanting to take him to eat. She could be wanting to give him something. That pentacle is like, here, take this, taste this. Because she wants to pull him back in. That's what I just heard. The Hierophant in the reverse. This is a dark practitioner. She could be putting something in his food, or she did. I feel like this is the divine masculine that's moved on. And he's standing in his power with the strength card. Yeah, look, 5 of Wands. They could be fighting, or there was some type of fight. I feel like whoever the person is in reckless sex, be it masculine or feminine, they're fighting with everybody. 5 of Wands. Woo. This person is jealous. Could be trying to block this masculine's new connections, new beginnings, something like that. The 5 of Wands is like jealousy, conflict, you know, just miscommunication. 10 of Swords. Somebody's down for the count. It's like everybody's sleeping with everybody. It's reckless. The Hierophant in the reverse. Somebody's doing sex magic. Somebody's putting something, like whoever this person is around, they're all the same. They're all like demonic enablers, but they're sharing the same soul contract because they're swapping out spirits through sex. Please, Most High God, don't let nobody like this ever find me again for all of eternity, and anybody in my bloodline on both sides of the family, and anybody in the Divine Collective's bloodline forever. If it's still going on, please destroy it right now, forever. Don't nobody want to be bound to none of this mess. I can't make this up. And the Ace of Swords in the reverse, this person is a whole liar, manipulator. They don't want the truth to come out. The Ace of Swords is in the reverse, but somebody's a whole liar. Yeah, look, 8 of Wands in the reverse. Look, all they do is lie, and they're passionate about the lie. 8 of Wands is like fiery, passionate conversation. You just looking at them like, you telling a lie, ain't you? Why you always lying? You need to stop that lying. Why you always crying? Somebody's a whole liar. Why lie? Why? 8 of Wands in the reverse. Just communicating lies for no reason with a straight face. Child, this person is dangerous. The 4 of Cups, because they've missed an opportunity. And you're in this God of Swords energy, divine masculine. So this could be like a manipulative feminine from your past. Something like that. They're a liar. They're a liar. And the 8 of Wands in the reverse also represents that you cut this person off. The God of Swords, there's no communication. Anything that you starve, it dies. 4 of Cups is definitely a missed opportunity. This feminine, this karmic feminine from this divine masculine's past, she's very ungrateful with the 4 of Cups. There's a lesson that he got and she didn't. And feminines, there's a lesson that you got and your ex-karmic masculine did not. The 7 of Wands. You got 2 people here marrying one another. I love it. Standing their ground, waiting for what they deserve. Attracting it. 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, you got somebody that's trying to get in the middle of this balance. 3 of Pentacles is like healthy collaborations, a new beginning. There's a lot going on. You got the God of Cups and the Goddess of Cups. A lot of love, a lot of peace. Whew. Good energy, y'all. Really good energy. What's the 10 of Swords and the 5 of Wands? The Daughter of Cups. It's a younger feminine here that feels betrayed by this man moving forward. But he's in the God of Swords energy. He's got his sword raised. He knows the truth. He knows she's a liar. Ace of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, it's over. He don't give a damn. The world. He does not care. And neither do you, divine feminine. The Supreme. You're going through an ascension. The both of you are marrying one another. This could be like gaining knowledge. Something like that. Supreme Being energy. Yeah, Supreme Being. You're coming out as somebody very cosmic. Clarify, Holy Spirit. The High Priestess. Whoa. The 2 of Swords, okay, is at the bottom of the deck. Whoever these exes are, all these weird involved parties, because I'm picking up on their soul ties too. So somebody might need to break a soul tie, not you, divine feminine, or this man, because it seems like the both of you have already done that. I feel like this person needs to, one, stop making bad choices, stop with the reckless sex, and they got a lot of conflict, a lot of soul ties, a lot of bodies, a lot of witches that they're bound to because they've done so much sex magic. They're just attracting what they are now. So things could be getting real toxic behind the scenes. On a good note, you got the King and Queen of Cups here just sailing right along. And I feel like somebody is still trying to do something, but they're trying to use other people's energy to do it. Yeah, to shield them from the karma. They need other people's energy. Somebody needs energy in order to do this sex magic on what they believe is you. But you're sitting pretty. Somebody could be spying, cat magic. That's all kinds of shit going on that ain't got nothing to do with the collective. I'm so glad. I'm so glad the judgment has been called down. So if this is here in spiritual court, there's a reason for it. Let's just see. What's the reason, Holy Spirit? What is the reason? Show us the reason. Okay. I'm going to use the gold foil tarot. You know, let's see what's going on. If y'all like these cards, of which I really like these cards, I will tag it on this video. Look, I can't make it up as soon as I split it. The Two of Cups and the Hierophant. Whoa. Whoa. Good work. That's all I can say. If we're attracting this at this level, we've done the work. And that's just what that is. It's not a desperate feeling. It's a wanting, right? There's a difference. Yeah, somebody don't like your change. They don't like your come up. They don't like the fact that they can't play with you. Justice is being served. The scales are being balanced. Some of you could be doing something in Libra season where maybe you're getting out more. You could be meeting somebody, or you met somebody, or you will real soon. But justice represents the scales being balanced. Clarify. The Page of Wands. Some type of information. Clarify. What's the Page of Wands, Holy Spirit? The High Priestess. You know what's going on. You're very tapped in. You're plugged in. You're getting the downloads. High Priestess. You could also be studying something new, or maybe taking your spiritual knowledge to the next level. Something like that. High Priestess and the Page of Wands. Yeah. I love this. I feel like you know that somebody is in your energy, or they were trying to be in your energy. And you just went into this tempered energy. You went into temperance. You balanced it out. You listen to your intuition. Page of Wands. Listen, your intuition is so on fleek. Somebody is trying to figure out how is it that you know the details of what they did. Okay? You got the star energy. Okay? You're shining. You're bright. You're shining bright. High Priestess and the Stars. Somebody could be getting clarification through tarot. And you got the Ace of Pentacles. Listen, the Ace of Pentacles is a new beginning. The Ace of Pentacles is like a proposal. This is what you prayed for. This is what we manifested. The Two of Cups. Huh. There's something that the divine masculine is supposed to do with the divine feminine. This is not just like a partnership, like, oh, we're romantically together. This is like two people working together to do something. It's spiritual. This could be like ministry, or I just heard the Boys and Girls Club. So maybe working with children, mentorship. Whoa, that's what's up. I like it. Something about traveling all around the world. Look, the Queen of Swords. Somebody that's a speaker. You could be like a public speaker, or you're teacher. Something that y'all are supposed to do together. Yeah, this is going to be successful. The Six of Wands. Something is something, whatever this is, it's a whole bunch of people that are pissed off about this victory for the collective. For the divine feminine, divine masculine, long overdue. But it came in what appears to be like in the blink of an eye. You know how you look back at stuff in hindsight just for educational purposes, looking at versions of yourself? And it seemed like at the time it was taking a long time. But then time sure does fly when it starts getting good. It's giving that kind of energy. The Six of Wands, a victory. Something is going to be very successful. And you got a whole bunch of people tied to other people that are trying to chime in on the energy to stop it. This could be like traveling around the world, wealth, fame, something like, it's given like whatever it is. And when I mean fame, I mean you're going to be known for something that you're doing. Like it's going to be noticeable. It's going to be viral. It's going to be something that is seen by a lot of people. Okay. You got the Seven of Swords. What's the Seven of Swords? That's what's up, man. That is what's up. Somebody's watching you. Seven of Swords and the Three of Wands. Somebody's watching you from afar. So there is somebody that has eyes on you. Okay? This could be a feminine watching or a masculine. The Seven of Swords and the Three of Wands is like somebody trying to watch you. They could be in hermit. Clarify. It's the King of Wands out here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They're watching you. Whoa. The Empress. Somebody's definitely watching the Empress. Notice the way the King of Wands is looking at the Empress. But they're doing it in private. They're doing it in secret. The Seven of Wands. Ooh, my goodness. The ancestors are here. Seven of Wands represents the ancestors. Being guarded, protected, selective, you know. I just heard I'm not for everybody. Nice. Ooh, my God. Whoever this person is, they got their shit together. I don't even know what to say. They keep coming up as a King of Pentacles, King of Wands. Somebody could own a business. Somebody could own several businesses. Somebody's like financially set. Somebody's done the work. I just heard started from the bottom. Now I'm here. Somebody could have started from ground zero. Something like that. Self-made. That's what I just heard. Self-made. I'm seeing self-made, like written out. I'm self-made. I did this. So this person has a lot of humility because they know somebody came from nothing to something, honey. This has built really good character for this man. He knows what he wants. The Knight of Swords. This is the kind of person that is speaking the truth. They're in pursuit of the truth. The Knight of Swords and courageous enough to go after it. Nice. They're watching. Page of Swords. Who is this person watching the Divine Feminine? Nine of Wands. They know that you're guarded. They know that you've been wounded. This man could also still be healing from something. There's still like a little bit of something there that he could be healing from with the Nine of Wands. With the Page of Swords. I feel like he's learning. Clarify this Divine Masculine. He's learning. He's looking at you. Something's pulling him. Some type of divine intervention. If he's in isolation and he's meditating, something is pulling him towards you. The Fool. And he's coming to take a leap of faith. Whoa. Whoa. The Fool. This person, this could be, okay, Divine Feminine. This could be somebody, I keep saying Two of Wands, Three of Wands, somebody is coming in. Maybe you'll see them in passing. This is somebody that you know. They're watching you. They're thinking. This is a very quiet man. This person may be a man of few words, but when he says something, it holds a lot of weight. This is somebody that's quiet a lot. They pray. They really seek the truth. They seek guidance. Four of Swords. The Fool energy. It's like I see somebody meditating either on you or they're meditating on what they want and they're manifesting it. And you're the one that's going to show up as the manifestation. But they're watching you. Page of Swords. Somebody could be learning. This person is coming towards you. The Chariot. Whoa. Clarify. but this person knows that there's a lot of competition. There are so many people doing underhanded things to try to stop this person from coming towards you. I'm talking, oh, I almost called somebody a name, but I feel like, let me watch my words. Something about the police, the Chariot and the Five of Wands. Somebody could literally try to get into some type of altercation with this person so they don't come towards you. Somebody is crazy. A lot of old expired situations that now want to show back up in this King of Pentacles life. Yeah, I just heard, where were you? You know, when I didn't have anything, where were you? He feels like these women are opportunists. This person has built something really beautiful. This person got some money, a lot of money. They don't need to work. And he's minding his business in hermit. Very humble energy. Because everything he asked for and what he prayed for, it manifested by way of wealth. But it's almost like he's thinking about, Four of Swords and a hermit, how it's attracted a certain caliber of woman, and that's not what he wants. So he's going within. These could be like gold diggers, you know. Nobody's really genuine. That's what I just heard. Five of Wands, they like to fight. They like drama. I just heard I can handle a little drama, but sometimes people go too far. You got the Knight of Pentacles. A lot of friends with benefits. A lot of friends with benefits. Yeah. Somebody is coming up out of like a very immature state of being. A lot of fishy ass offers. It's like everybody wants to be his wife, Queen of Pentacles, but they're doing it for the wrong reasons. They want to be with this man for money, the Page of Cups. These are like bad offers, like friends with benefits, but their ulterior motive is to get what he has, and he knows that. It's like empty promises, empty cups, as long as he got the money. It's like somebody saying, would you be with me if I didn't have nothing? Would you be with me if I was at the bottom? Because this is somebody that knows how to build something brick by brick. Whoa. We into all the business. You got the King and Queen of Pentacles. This man is looking for his Queen of Pentacles. He wants somebody to work with, like on a financial level, friendship level, and have something real. That's what I just heard. Wow. He's out of his head about something. Nine of Swords in the reverse. So this man could have been devastated. Somebody could have stabbed him in the back, betrayed him. Why is there Nine of Swords in the reverse? Because he walked away. So this wanted to come up in the reverse. Eight of Cups in the reverse. This man may have needed to learn some really hard lessons. Maybe there were situations where he was supposed to walk away from toxic women. He knew that they just wanted him for the money. And it's almost like he's looking at himself now like, wait a minute, I have to be doing something. It's something that I'm overlooking because this is too much. Why? What's going on? And then stand too long in something that he doesn't need to stay in. The Nine of Swords in the reverse is like him getting over some type of anguish and pain. And I just heard the blame game. This could have been somebody that held a lot of guilt. This is the kind of person that feels responsible for everybody and their feelings and their emotions. He's finally making a decision to walk away and grow up. It's like, I don't just want to have no shabby relationships. Wow. Yep. I can't make it up. A lot of friends with benefits. Somebody's growing from being a boy, Knight of Wands energy, okay, to being the King of Wands. Yeah, look. Third party situations. I can't make this up with the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. But he's walking away. Three of Pentacles in the reverse is like third party situations. This could have been women that cheated. He could have cheated. It's just toxic. And he doesn't want it. Knight of Wands from the Knight to the King. Eight of Cups, like I'm walking away. It's almost like somebody saying, you can't tell me that I can't change. I'm walking away. And I don't need to show you, but you're going to see it. It's like that kind of energy. This is not somebody trying to prove something to everybody. No, this man has a beautiful heart. King of Cups in the upright. King of Wands, King of Cups, King of Pentacles. A lot of females, okay, that this person was dealing with, Knight of Pentacles, Five of Wands, are jealous because he's not coming back. I feel like they were weaponizing sex too. And I feel like this is somebody that needed to focus in on repeated actions. But this person is coming towards you. Yeah, this is beautiful, you know. Don't talk about your past when you get with somebody. For what? It doesn't exist. This is somebody that's coming in, not holding any grudges, which is really, really nice. There's no angry sex. There's no, you know, lack of true intimacy because of what somebody did. Like, it's beautiful. It's really nice to have a clean slate. Hold on, y'all. I got to drink a little bit of my Saratoga. This is the best water I ever had in my life. One of them. I had some really good water one time. A bottle of water that was like $14 from Argentina. That was years ago. But this is really good. Saratoga, still natural spring water. The Hierophant. This is going to lead to some type of higher connection. It's interesting because on a soul level, you have a contract with this person and they're learning through the spirit. They may not know what the energy is. They may see you as a guardian angel or some type of spirit guide, but they know that there's protection around them. They know that angels are around them. What they're feeling is your energy as you manifest your higher self. This contract has to take place. Everybody's got a past, but somebody's really going within and fixing it. And they're staying strong. Because I feel like a lot of women are trying to have sex with this person for their money. King of Pentacles. Somebody's got their stuff together. Page of Swords. And they're watching you. I don't know where they're watching you at, but they're watching. Okay? You got the High Priestess. You got Temperance energy. Somebody likes how balanced you are. But at the same time, you speak the truth, you know? Like, you'll cut it if you got to. What you say? You'll cut it if you got to. What you say? You'll cut it if you got to. Yeah, Page of Wands. I can't make it up. Somebody likes that balance. Sassy and classy. This person really likes you a lot. Two of Cups and the Hierophant. Somebody knows that they got to come correct or they can't come at all. You know, that's what I just heard. I had somebody tell me that one time. Somebody was like, yeah, I got to be serious if I talk to you. I was like, okay, that's what's up. I'm glad you know that. Have a good time. Have a good day. Have a good life. You got to be serious. You can't play around in my energy. This is what the Divine Feminine is saying. 111, 111, or what was that? 1211, something about information on the timer. Yeah, that's what it is. So this is the message. Close this door, Holy Spirit, please, and thank you. Shout out to all the Divine Masculines successfully going within, healing hearts that you did not break by way of walking away. Sometimes you got to walk away and just let people deal with their energy. Shout out to all the Divine Feminines who have healed people that they did not hurt. That is a supernatural power. I love y'all so much. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, as always, peace be with you.